Hello Cancers and welcome to my channel. This is Hidden Faces Tarot. This will be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for the month of May. So take the messages as they resonate, okay? As you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards with some clarification and some oracle messages. So let's get right into it, Cancer. So our first message we have here for you is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about somebody, trying to have the upper hand in a situation. This is also about somebody, sort of playing mind games, okay? This is somebody, and this is through communication. This is somebody that's trying to have the upper hand and try to control a situation by sort of diverting their conversations in different areas instead of the topic at hand, okay? Because this is somebody that wants to remain in control of the situation. So this is not necessarily a positive, attribute in somebody, but when people need to bring this energy out is because they are not ready to speak their truth, okay? So they tend to sort of tell like white lies or just try to omit certain things from a situation that they need to tell you, okay? This is somebody that will give you just enough to sort of keep you from asking them any more questions in a situation, okay? So this is kind of the energy of the Five of Swords. Somebody that perhaps was playing games with you, okay, Cancer? Now you could take this message, this could be you doing this to somebody else or somebody has done this to you, okay, Cancer? Now to clarify the Five of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about, it is a wish card, okay? But in this particular, context of it clarifying the Five of Swords, this is somebody that was sitting in a more self-indulgent energy, okay? Because the nines are a very singular number, right? This is about a me energy. So with this Nine of Cups here, this is somebody that, just wanted to get what they wanted out of the connection, and then that was it. It's almost like whatever made them happy is what they took out of the connection and gave nothing in return, okay? But try to convince you that they were giving more than they actually are. So that's kind of the trickery about the Five of Swords, okay, where somebody tries to trick you into believing something that isn't true in order to control the situation, okay? Now with the Nine of Swords, this person, this is somebody that could also be possibly somebody that drinks, quite a bit, but overall energy, this is somebody that's very self-indulgent, somebody that's very selfish. They only do things to fulfill their own emotional needs, okay? And I believe that you did see this individual in this light, when they were presented in your life or when you interacted with them, okay? Now the next message we have to clarify the Five of Swords is the Strength. Strength is about having the courage to really tame yourself and hold yourself back, okay? Even though you were probably quite drawn to this individual, okay? But I think that you realized that they had some toxic traits within them that maybe rubbed you the wrong way, okay, Cancer? With the Strength card here, you decided to pull your energy back, okay, when you started to notice these little red flags within this individual, because, you just felt it just wasn't necessarily what you were looking for, okay? And you just felt like it was it was starting to become a little bit of toxic, unhealthy relationship or connection or situation, okay? Now your next message, Cancer, is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about stability. It's about coming together and mutually wanting the same things when it comes to your overall goals, okay? So this is kind of, what you wanted in this connection with this individual, okay? You did want stability. You wanted to move forward in a more solid connection versus maybe what this person was doing where they were only giving enough to just fulfill their own needs and not bringing anything much more, okay? The Four is about starting to build, okay? Building something stable with somebody. So this is what you initially wanted from this person, right? And I'm not sure if this person was necessarily ready in the past, but, now to clarify the Four of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. There is an offer coming in, Cancer, but again, with the Knight of Pentacles, as I said in almost, I think, both of the water signs as well, Pisces and Scorpio, this connection is moving very slowly, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is an energy that's a very slow knight. Out of all of the four knights, he's the slowest. He's also somebody that's very meticulous. He takes his time. He goes over things over and over again. this is somebody that will analyze and analyze and analyze till they figure out that this is exactly what they want to do, okay? But there is an offer coming in here for stability, okay? Somebody's bringing it in. It could definitely be the same individual here that, was sort of in the self-indulgent energy that you kind of pulled your energy away from, okay? Now, the next card we have to clarify the Four Wands is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles is about longevity. It's about long-term connection, okay? It's about long-term investments in a relationship, in a business, in anything where it would require you to be committed, okay, to the situation. The Ten of Pentacles is also, abundance, financial growth, family money, things like that, like working together to build something for the long term, okay? But this card is in reverse, okay? This is somebody that perhaps in the past was non-committal. This person had fears of committing. They didn't believe in commitment. This is somebody that never saw themselves ever being in a long-term connection with anyone, okay? But, which is why this person is coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, It's almost like, because this person was in a state of mind where they never thought they would be that person that would want to be in a long-term commitment, they really had to evaluate if, this is something they really wanted with you, okay? Maybe in the past they've never thought about anybody else in this light to be in a long-term commitment with, but I think when you came into their life, it's like now they're almost thinking about that type of connection, okay? So this is why this individual is coming in very slowly with this Knight of Pentacles. It will be a stable offer, okay, Cancer? But it has taken a while. So the next message we have is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands is, putting a stop to any sort of fast movement in communication. This is about the wands represent passion and desire, okay? This person, maybe what they're used to doing with many other people and with what they've done with you in the past is just sent very, flirtatious, passionate communication to people, but then it never went anywhere, okay? But this is somebody that's deciding to no longer do that type of stuff anymore, okay? They've decided to put a stop to really engaging with other people and communicating in this manner because they're realizing that it actually doesn't get them anywhere. The Eight of Wands, okay, yeah, you can talk to somebody in a very passionate way throughout the course of your life with different multiple people, but then after a while it gets boring. And then it gets shut down regardless, because if this person's non-committal, they never really move past this stage, right? And then it's the same routine with the next person. So this person is finally deciding to put an end to that type of behavior and that type of communication style and engaging with many people and just only getting that far, okay? The next message we have to clarify is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I think that this person is coming in with the Knight of Pentacles where they do want to now bring in an offer to you, is because they do not want you, they don't want to lose you to someone else, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's no longer available, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles upright is somebody that's single. But because it's in reverse, this is somebody that is now realizing that if they don't stop their old ways of being, where they have the need to communicate with a lot of other women or a lot of other men and sort of just do that kind of dance for a long enough time, that you are no longer gonna, they will lose this connection with you, because you're not somebody that will stay single for a long time, because you're the Nine of Pentacles. You're abundant, you're stable, you don't need anybody, right? And they know that they will lose this connection with you, okay? And they will lose, because you're somebody that's very valuable, and they feel like they will lose this if they don't start behaving in the right manner in order to bring stability and sort of mature as well, okay? Next message we have to clarify the Eight of Wands in the reverse is the Tower. The Tower is here is because this person, it's like they're shocked that they're thinking this way, okay? This person has never thought this way about anyone else, where they've never cared about, if they spoke to somebody, in a flirtatious manner, where they've had these, communication with these people for a few months. They've never cared if these other people have left their life. But for some reason, they can feel like they cannot lose you, okay? And this is a real change to this person. It's like they cannot believe that they feel this way about losing you. Like they feel like if they lose you, their whole world will come crumbling down. And that has really been a shock for them. Because this person never thought that they would ever feel that way about someone. Okay, because remember, this is somebody that never wanted to commit, right? They never wanted to be in a commitment. They never believed in it, maybe, or whatever the case is, right? Maybe bad experiences, things like that. So they never looked at anybody in that manner. But the fact that they feel like they have the potential of losing you altogether because they chose to be self-indulgent and selfish in their own ways because they were so accustomed to just dealing with people and then letting them go and not having to deal with the repercussions of any given situation. But with you, this person is like, it's almost like you really shook up this person's world because now they are fearing that they could potentially lose something really great because of their old misbeliefs, right? So that's the message here so far, Cancer. So the next message we have is the Ace of Wands. This person now, because they realize what they have the potential of losing with you and how much it's affected their life, this person is rushing in with the Ace of Wands. They want this new passionate beginning with you, Cancer, and they are wanting to start now, even yesterday, okay? So this person is really passionate about this. They're excited. They want to have this start with you. They are ready for it, right? Because I think losing you would be more difficult for them than having to sit in this Nine of Cups, that what they were used to, okay? This is somebody that's coming in with a passionate new beginning, and this is what they want. They're excited about it. Now the Ace of Wands, to clarify it, we got the Ace of Wands again, so we know that this is something that they definitely want to do. There's no ifs, ands, or anything about it, okay? Now, when I clarify the Ace of Wands again, I got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now this person knows, as much as they want this passionate new beginning with you, that you are the Queen of Swords in reverse. So, the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody that is the Queen of Swords upright is somebody that is a very intelligent, feminine energy. She is also, I'm going to say she, but this could be a male or female, okay? Energies, these are just energies, so. But she's somebody who's very intelligent. She has very strong boundaries. She also won't put up with any kind of nonsense, things like that, okay? But this person knows, because you're in the reverse, they know that you are angry at them, okay? Because of their past behavior. They know that you are angry at them. And this is perhaps somebody that never apologized, never came back to rectify the situation in the given amount of time. They never did any such thing. So they know that when they left the situation, you are angry, and you possibly still are, is what they believe, okay? But they still want to come in with this passionate new beginning. All right, Cancer? So, I think they're sort of preparing themselves for the worst case scenario of you being in the Queen of Swords energy, okay? But they know that they're not going to give up on the situation because they want this Ace of Wands with you, okay? The next message we have to clarify the Ace of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups. All right, Cancer, this person has a lot of love for you. It's overflowing, okay? This person cannot contain their emotions towards you. They've realized the mistakes that they've made in the past and what they are about to lose, okay? So they are definitely rushing in. This is a renewal. They want a renewal in this relationship. They want a second chance. But with them believing that you are sitting in the Queen of Swords in reverse, they know that they have the potential, of being sort of judged, being told off, but for them, I feel like they are willing to just take it because it's almost like this person doesn't care if you are still angry at them. They will continuously try to persist in, moving this connection forward with you because they are coming in with a lot of passion and a lot of love. The next message we have, Cancer, is the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is back again. They are definitely seeing you as somebody who is still angry at them. Like I said, it's the same Queen of Swords that I clarified earlier here. They're seeing you as a Queen of Swords in reverse. They feel like if they come any close, you will just chop their head off, okay, Cancer? Now keep in mind, this is just their perception of what they believe you are in. You may no longer even feel this way towards this person. Maybe it's been so long that you kind of got over it. I mean, there might be some residual, slight annoyance with this person, but I don't know if you would still be angry with them if it took them, like, say months or years to come back. Like, that's not probably even still stuck, with you. So, like I said, there may be a slight residual, annoyance with this person and how they behaved in the past, but they actually believe that you're still very, very angry with them. Okay, Cancer? So, like I said, that may not be the truth, but that's how they're seeing it. So, the message to clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse is the King of Cups in reverse. They feel like, you see them as somebody who's emotionally manipulative, and which is why you're still very angry at them, because you felt like they sort of toyed with your emotions, and they didn't take accountability for their actions, right? So they feel like you will be angry at them because you perceive them in this manner, okay, of the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups upright is very compassionate, he's very empathetic, he's very understanding, he's very loving. He's also very caring, but he doesn't always show those types of emotions when he's in the upright. But in the reverse, all those good attributes are, more in the shadow energy, where he is emotionally manipulative. He will use other people's emotions to get what he wants, right? So this person knows that you view them in this manner, which is why they believe that you're still angry at them, because that they played with your emotions and didn't pursue anything further, okay? The next message we have is the Death in reverse. With the Death in reverse, this is a lack of transformation and change, okay? This person feels like you will not believe them, that they have changed and then they're ready for something more solid. They feel like you will always see them in this light of negativity, because that's pretty much the impression they gave you. And they feel like, even though they have perhaps made the changes in their life, in order to move forward with you, they feel like you may not believe that their intentions are true or genuine, or the changes that they made are real, okay? So this person, tends to make a lot of assumptions on what you feel and think about them, but, and that's kind of how I feel like they feel like they have the answers to everything, is because they make these assumptions, okay? And, maybe the assumptions, there's some truth to it, where you're still angry at them, right? And maybe you do believe, like, there'll be trust issues when they do return, that they haven't changed, because you're going to want to see what they have to offer, right? So that may all be true, but at the same time, like, they can make assumptions when they don't even know if you're still interested, okay? Like, if the situation has been long gone past for you, as much as they're trying to rush in and wanting this, Ace of Wands energy, how do they know that you are still even wanting to pursue this connection, right? So they're basing everything on a lot of assumptions, because there's no communication with the two of you. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, again, they're seeing you as somebody who's very angry at them, okay? The Queen of Wands is somebody that does not hold back. Neither does the Queen of Swords. So they're seeing you in both very strong energies, but they're in the reverse, so they know that you're not somebody that's going to tolerate anything from them. When they come back, they better come correct, because you will not even blink at any sort of gestures of flattery from this person, okay? At least that's how they feel you will be with them when they first return, because Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody that, has a bad temper. She's angry. She's very strong with her words. She's a fighter, so they just feel like there will be a conflict when they return, because you are not happy with them still from what has happened in the past, okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck, for the clarification cards, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about, again, playing games. This is the very first card right here, Five of Swords, right? Playing games, trying to get what they want, emotionally manipulating to just keep you tied to them, and hoping that they can just give you enough to, keep you around, right? So this is somebody that knows that you're angry with them for sort of playing these games. They are fully aware of what they're walking into, okay? They're walking into the lion's den with you, and but for some reason, as much as I believe that there's some, there's some fear there with them, they're still willing to do it, okay, Cancer? And like I said, you may not even be as aggressive as they're making you out to be when it comes to the situation. I mean, maybe in the past you have stood up to this individual and they just remember your strength from that time, and they're just sort of perceiving it to be the same way, okay? Now, with the oracle messages we have here, Cancer, it says message of concern. Okay, so message of concern, there is a message coming in from this person because they're coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Now, the message of concern may be your energy, where you are going to feel worried a little bit when this person returns, because you're going to be questioning, like, well, why are they coming back? What do they want from me? Like, it's almost like you kind of put this to a close, and now it's like this person's returning back, and you're like, well, should I answer this person back, or, should I continue to engage with this person? Like, you just remember what the energy was in the past, right? So, and this person may be afraid too that you may not reply or respond back to their message, right? So that's what that is saying there. Now the next message we have, it says the clinging, it says fire. Down here it says grounding emotions, and it says yin, power, desire, and emotions. So this person knows that when they do come back into your life, they really have to manage their desires to you, okay? Because they are trying to approach you in a more grounded way. Maybe in the past, like I said, they came in a very self-indulgent, selfish kind of way, right? Where they were maybe too much in their ego and sort of like a show-off sort of an energy, right? But now they're trying to bring in a different energy. They're trying to bring in a more grounded, more softer approach, and not allow their desires and emotions to get carried away in the situation where, it causes you to sort of retract back, okay? Now the next message we have, it says wishing. Now with wishing here, this is somebody that is, really hoping that you'll give them another chance, okay? They're hoping that you will, maybe find some understanding in their situation, or just see things from a different perspective, or their perspective perhaps, where they were not ready for a commitment, things like that. But they are wishing that this connection will come together versus not, okay? Because they do want to be with you. They don't want to lose this connection, right? They want to have this passionate new beginning, and they have this Ace of Cups for you, okay? So they are hoping that they will be able to, save this connection and able to move forward. The final card here we have is confetti. Confetti is about celebration. It's about wanting to come together. It's about finally being able to appreciate the relationship for what it's worth, okay? This person wants to do this with you. They want to now bring in this, this newness to this connection. They want to celebrate the connection with you. They want to be happy with you. They want to love you. They want to, basically everything that you wanted from the past from this person, they are now bringing that in, okay? Cancer, I don't know how long it's been. Maybe you've forgotten about this person. Maybe you don't even care anymore, okay? And because maybe once you did have that dream that, this is something that could get into something more, and it didn't happen. So it's almost like maybe now there's some doubt, right? But this person wants to revamp this start of this connection, okay? So that's the messages I have for you, Cancer. Like I said, take the messages as they resonate. You may be the one coming in with the offer, or it may be coming into you, okay? But whoever's bringing in the offer, there is a sense of fear of what they're sort of heading towards, but they are going to take the risk anyways because they feel so much passion and emotions towards the other person. All right, Cancer, so that's the messages I have for you. Take care, and I will get another reading out for you guys in the middle of May, okay? All right, goodbye.